You may know this movie poster. You may have seen this movie. You may love this movie. I certainly do. What you may not know is where this movie came from. Now, The Usual Suspects, the line came from a line in Casablanca. And Bryan Singer, the director, and Christopher McQuarrie, the writer, liked that line as a title for a film. And Bryan Singer had this unique visual in his mind of 5 guilty criminals in the same police lineup. The entire idea for the movie started when he had the vision that is and would become the poster. 5 guilty criminals in a police lineup. Now, when they were at Sundance, a press member asked Christopher McQuarrie what their next movie was going to be about. And he just responded, I don't know. I guess it's going to be about 5 guilty criminals who meet each other in a police lineup. And that was it. But when they started talking to their friends and their colleagues about this idea, everybody said, that's impossible. There are 5 guilty criminals. They never meet in the same police lineup. We know how police lineups work. We may not have been in one, but we've certainly seen police lineups in TV shows and movies over time. And what always happens is that there's 1 guilty criminal and 4 innocent people in a police lineup. That's so that the person who's looking at the police lineup can identify the guilty party. But 5 guilty criminals in the same police lineup? Impossible. And they kept telling them, this won't work, that's impossible. And Christopher McQuarrie had the right answer for it. Was he said, all I need to do is write a story that gets them there. And once I get them there, the rest of the story is what happens after they leave. When we look at transforming organizations, we can use story in a really interesting and important way. But often we think about story about things that have happened. We look back at stories that have occurred in the history of what we've done and the history of our relationships with clients. But we can use story by moving forward, that we can start with an end point in mind of where we want to get to, where we want to transform the organization to. And then to get there, all we need to do is write the story that gets us to that point. Who are the characters, and what do they need to do for them to land in that place? It certainly worked for The Usual Suspects. It just didn't work out for Keyser Söze.